Hello everyone, day 8 of this year's IE. Today we have Misc. We have Prospector, your single-seater mining ship. It's a quite useful ship and you can start mining with a Prospector. Not a bad ship. Hell A, your small cargo ship. Unlike other Misc ships, she actually has a quite good cockpit view, so maybe there's still hope for Freelancer. And we have Starfarer Gemini and normal Starfarer. Starfarer is getting a rework and she really needs one. If you want to have fun, spawn a Starfarer and ask a new player, go and find the crew quarters, come back 20 minutes later and help him out. There's one turret on top, which is very nice, 2 turrets at the rear, but no turret is protecting the huge belly of the Starfarer, and Starfarer isn't exactly an agile ship, she is very sluggish, which is okay, because she is a big ship. Next problem is we finally got refueling in 3.17, but it's your typical CRG first iteration. It's slow, it's cumbersome to use, UI is terrible, we can only refuel one ship at a time, and both ships have to be stationary. We can only hope that CRG is working on a better refueling. Right now no one is using a Starfarer for refueling. And now it turns out that even in Pyro you won't need a Starfarer, because Pyro has lots of space stations that are selling fuel. And I never understood why we can't use our Starfarers to transport fuel. Other cargo ships are transporting cargo, Starfarers should transport fuel. Hull C, we recently got the ship into the game and she has a lot of issues. Internal layout is terrible. Only way to get into the kitchen living area is a ladder. How are we supposed to get supplies into the kitchen area? And like many other ships, she is not built for an atmospheric room system. Look, this whole area at the top is exposed to vacuum of space or to toxic atmosphere of a moon. If you want to leave the ship on a moon or in space, look here. There's no door here. Hull C spawns at docking ports with open doors. Everyone can just sneak onto your ship. We still don't even have keys. You cannot lock your ships. So everyone can just sneak onto your ship, make it to the pilot seat and has full control over your ship. While we are at docking, only way to use her is the docking port, but docking is broken for at least 2 major patches by now. I cannot even spawn my 890 or Hammerhead at the docking port. So in theory, if it would work, you have to dock your ship, then you have to go to the trading area, to a console, then you have to buy your cargo, then you have to enter your ship, then you have to undock your ship, then you have to fly your Hull C to the loading-unloading area, then your Hull C gets loaded, then you can fly to your destination, then you have to dock your Hull C, then you have to go to a trading console, then you have to sell your goods, and then you have to go back to your Hull C, then you have to undock, and then you have to fly to the loading-unloading area for your Hull C to get unloaded. And if you want to buy cargo, then you have to dock your Hull C again. Then you have to walk to a trading console. I guess you get a picture by now. Why can't we just trade via MobiClass from the cockpit? And we have the Freelancers. I actually like the Freelancers, but she has problems. Very bad cockpit view, just a small slit. John Crew once said, yeah, it's because there are components under the dash. But no, CRG changed it. Those components are now in the cargo room. They will be here and here. Next problem is this manned turret. There's no reason for a manned turret. There are 3 more spots in the cockpit with nothing to do. But because this turret is a manned turret, this area needs to be kept clean of cargo, so you are losing cargo space. In addition, this turret, at least on live, that CRG faked this, has struts that are going really deep into the cargo room, which prevents you from loading your cargo. Yeah, why not make this turret just a remotely controlled turret? And there's this silly spoiler on the back that doesn't have any purpose, but because of this spoiler, this turret cannot fire directly to the front. Yeah, base Freelancer, Freelancer Duo, Freelancer Max with a lot of cargo, and Freelancer Miss, your missile ship, missile boat. Once upon a time she was really good, actually a much better heavy fighter than the Warden. Then CRG nerfed her agility, so right now she's not in a good state anymore. And we have Reliance, one of the worst ship design in Star Citizen. I guess Chris wanted his B-wing. This huge wing does nothing for you, but would make, depending on orientation, rolling very hard. And we have guns very far apart. Gun number 1, gun number 2. Now in Star Citizen, the fire control system takes care of convergence, but it doesn't do a good job. It only works on things you can lock onto, so good luck hitting players on the ground with guns so far apart, and it doesn't work at close distances. Those guns could be much more centerline, but they are like 10 meters apart. Sometimes I don't know what CRG is thinking. Reliant Mako, I bought this ship because I thought, hey, maybe I can use her to make videos, but you cannot because your turret view is absolutely terrible. It's cluttered with unnecessary things. You don't have any camera controls like zoom, nothing yet. I hope that she will get useful camera controls one day. And we have the Furies. Good firepower, very agile, but no quantum drive. I'm not a fan of this ship. Yes, you can carry her in other ships, but this is too cumbersome for my taste. The Racer, your Misc racing ships, they look very nice, but I'm not into racing, so I cannot tell you how well they are doing. Misc Endeavour, your science ship, one of the longest ships in concept with lots of customization, lots of modularity, but we don't have modularity in the game yet. Expanse, a refining ship. This ship can refine ore that you were gathering with other ships, for example with a prospector. Can be very interesting. Misc Odyssey, an exploration ship. A competitor to the Carrack. Well, she can do a few things Carrack cannot do, but I prefer my Carrack. This was day 8 of this year's IE. I hope you found this interesting and see you tomorrow. Bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hey, you're still here. You might want to join me on Twitter. My Twitter account is Camural_SC.